Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we have a new pre-workout energy drink.
Yeah, well it's not new, it's new to us. It's an American imported one. It's called
Hyde.
ProSupps Hyde Power Potion. I've actually had the powdered version of this when I think it was new then. It was about 4 years ago. I got it from a sports nutrition shop in Stafford in a 10-serving sample pot. I think they've since closed down, as a lot of them tend to do. But we found this, or my friend Matty found it for me in Serious Nutrition in McGull, and for some reason they marked the price down quite significantly. I think they were struggling to shift it. I don't know why, because the content of it's quite impressive. It's got 350 milligrams of caffeine, which is why we're sharing a can, even though it's sugar-free. There's BCAA's coenzyme Q10, teacrine, which I think is just some proprietary blend of creatine rather than just like monohydrate, registered trademark.
Or is that just the company who's added it?
Yeah. So the powdered pre-workout I had from this, it was pretty intense. It was a very concentrated one.
Was that about 350 as well?
I think 2 scoops would have been. I think it was 175 or 200 ml scoop, but the scoops were very small.
Right.
They were like 2 gram scoops or something.
Okay.
That was a fruit punch flavour. The flavour was nice, but it was like a generic fruit punch, like Kool-Aid fruit punch. This one's Sinister Citrus flavour. I think they do this in a couple of flavours, but we could only find the one. So yeah, we'll get into it.
What colour?
Clear, I reckon.
You were right.
Yeah, we find most of these types of energy drinks are clear, the pre-workout type.
We find them clear, but then flavour technology is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, the ones from
Bang. Team Nutrition.
Rain. Bang.
Yeah.
They're very good. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure how valuable this review will be because,
So whether or not people can get hold of it.
Yeah, we found it in one place and they don't have any anymore. So, but it's something we wanted to try. We thought it'd be fun to try. Smells citrusy. It smells
just like lemon, like a lemon and lime.
It smells like cheers. It smells like Sprite but with a bit more lime.
That's really quite subtle and smooth. I was anticipating it was gonna blow my head off.
That's what I thought.
Because it's called Sinister Citrus. The amount of caffeine, which you can't taste either.
No.
So again, the flavour technology seems to be pretty good in this. Can't taste the bitterness from the caffeine.
I thought it'd be a really intense citrus.
Yeah, like the Lemonhead's Rain that we had.
Yeah, or the 3D green, which was like a lime flavour.
Which was almost. I think we said that was like lime cordial, didn't we? Which was but then very intense and just very strong flavour. But this, it's just really smooth and quite subtle.
Yeah, it doesn't taste much at all. It tastes very sweet, which you'd probably expect because it'd have to be very sweet to cover up the amount of caffeine in there because that's a ridiculous amount of caffeine. Just for context, this is a 470 ml can. Of 473 16 American fluid ounces, and it's got over 2 times the caffeine of a standard can of Monster or Rockstar that they come in at
500 ml can.
500 ml that they come in at 160 milligrams. This has 350, which is ridiculous.
But no doubt it is directed right at people who are going to the gym. You wouldn't necessarily want to drink this.
No, I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, it's a nice flavour. It's a lovely flavour. I think you could drink that. You could drink it like juice, which is a bad thing in that respect. But I was expecting a bit more from the name.
I'm not even enjoying the flavour that much. It tastes very sticky. It tastes very sweet and very sticky and not very citrusy. I think if I was to like dump a shot of lime juice or something into this, I think I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. I think that's what it's missing. Is some actual.
It is missing
some sourness.
It is. It's almost like it's missing a bit of citrus.
Yeah.
So
which
with the name Sinister Citrus, you would hope it had a bit more, but
yeah. At some point, I do have another couple of cans of these. So I bought. I think they had 7 cans in stock
of this flavour.
Of this because it's the only one they had. Matty bought all of them, and then I think he gave me 4.
So you got about 3 left. You should have 3 left.
Yeah, I would like to perhaps review this in the future and have a whole can each before a workout.
Okay.
Do something similar to the Huel video where we smash that, do the workout, and then say how that compares to like our Pump HD or something that we'd normally have before a workout.
Or Shadow.
Yeah, the Shadow X.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, no, that would be a good test, especially because we know how the pre-workout makes us feel.
Does this have beta-alanine in it? I'm getting the beta-alanine tingles, but it could just be my imagination because I'm expecting that because I've told myself it's a pre-workout.
Yeah, and 350 milligrams of caffeine. You think
that could be doing it as well?
You think maybe you've given yourself a bit of a placebo?
Warning, too much caffeine may cause nervousness, irritability, sleeplessness, and occasionally rapid heartbeat.
Oh, just like life then. Have a bit more.
I'm just trying to... Yeah, not niacin. Not niacin.
Oh, is that what gives you the itch in the pre-workout?
I think it contributes to it. It's that and beta-alanine. Beta-alanine. I think. I can't. I'm going to look it up because I've confused myself, and I know a lot of the things. Like I think niacin is B something or other, and a lot of the chemicals in these things have like different names, and then different companies will use different names for them to
mask
sound different and that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot else to say about this. I think if anyone cares, we'll do a video in the future, like I said. And if we don't do a video, I want to do that anyway. Even if we don't do a video on it, that's something I want to try. Just curiosity. I think that's probably where the strength of this lies, because it's certainly not in the flavour, in my opinion.
No.
Although, like you say, for you to not be able to taste that amount of caffeine, that's
something. Yeah. For people who don't know, like caffeine is like a very bitter taste. I don't know if I can elaborate any more on that. I just find it really bitter.
No, it is really bitter.
So for it to have that much caffeine in it and you can't taste any of it, it's not that. Actually, that's what I mean. It's not a bad flavour technology, like to be able to mask that much caffeine.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, do you know what? Now that I know that you got it for $150 and it was marked down from $350, that's probably the right price for it. Maybe £2, like $3.50 seems a lot. I know it's got the extra caffeine, and I know it. But
it's all the import duty and everything.
Yeah, true.
Or anything on it.
But if it was brought to this country, then I think £152 is probably the right price. If not, so.
Well, I'd probably expect it to be more like.
I'd expect it to be more, but I think for what Matty paid for it, I think that was about right.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, I don't think I'd bother getting this again for the price. I'd like I say, unless I try it as a pre-workout, and it is much better than the other.
And then
things.
for $150, that's actually not bad if it performs well as a pre-workout. So,
yeah,
but
I would. The only reason I'd have like an energy drink in a can is it's always going to be more expensive than a powdered pre-workout from a tub.
Yeah.
The only reason I'd have this is because it tastes better, and this doesn't. So I wouldn't bother with it. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it without reviewing it as a pre-workout and comparing it to powders, unless it performs better somehow, which I don't see how it can, because chemically it's going to be the same, just with water and carbon dioxide. But if by some miracle it does, then that's the only way I'd be able to recommend this, I think.
Yeah. No. Well, I've got nothing more.
No, I think.
Yeah? Thanks very much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.